perimeter of a square. A square has four sides that are all the same length. Okay, simply means that for this square, this length is same thing as you have here. This side is equal to this side, and as well I can use double stroke. So you see, it means they are all same length or equal. Now if you want to do this, either use a single stroke or use a double stroke. So don't use a single stroke at some point and use double stroke. So you just be consistent with the single stroke or the double stroke, and we see that the angles in a square measures 90 degree. Okay, now let's use this and explain something. Now if here happens to be, let's say, L, the length, which can be 5, 3, 6, or anything, simply means that this place is also the same thing and all the sides are same. Now if we want to solve for the perimeter, now I can say that perimeter, let me just do that like in short form. Perimeter is equal to the distance. We said perimeter is distance around a two-dimensional shape, and what do we have here? L plus L plus L plus L. So L plus L is 2L plus L is 3L plus L is 4L, so it's 4L, and this is the general formula I'll be working with in this lesson on perimeter. So that's just simple. The perimeter is equal to 4 times the length of a two-dimension of a square, 4 times the length of that square, or you can just add all the values together and you get the perimeter. We have a task here that says solve for the perimeter of the following. Now they just give us the length of one side of this square, but we know something: this part is also equal to this part, and this part is as well equal to this part, so they all measure same thing. So it means that here is also 6 cm, 6 cm, and 6 cm. So for you to solve for the perimeter, you can say perimeter is equal to L plus L plus L plus L. I can just say perimeter, let me just use P is equal to 4L, and P is equal to 4 brackets. What is the L? L is the length. Just take one of it, 6. I know what is this now. This is multiplication. 4 times 6 is 24. You drop the unit, which is centimeter, and you are done. Now let's solve for this other one. Perimeter here is L plus L plus L, so they are all same. Means all these sides measures 8 meters. So you can say 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. And what is it going to give you? 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 8 is 24, plus this is 32, so 32 meters. If you had used perimeter is equal to 4L, which simply means 4 brackets 8, it will still give you 32 meter, and it's still correct. Whichever way, you're going to get the right answer. So remember, this 8 is just talking about L plus L plus L plus L, so same thing. Okay, we'll have a word problem kind of question here that says calculate the perimeter of a square which sides measure 12 cm. So first thing, what is the perimeter of a square? So perimeter of square is equal to 4L. Now 4 bracket, they say the side is what? 12, right? Okay, so from here I can just simply say 4 times 12, because this is just multiplication. Now 4 times 12 is about 48 or so, 36. Let's check. 36, right? Let's do that together. Okay, let me just do this here. 12 multiplied by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4, so 48. Okay, so 48, and is in centimeters, so you just add your units, centimeter, and we are done. Another question we have: what is the length of a square if its perimeter is 20 meters? So remember, the perimeter of a square, let me just use P is equal to 4L, right? And they say what is the length. Now when they ask you for what is, it means they don't know what that thing is. So let's just say here, length, they don't know it, but the perimeter is equal to what? 20 meter. So let's substitute in this formula that we are going to work with, general formula we are working with, which which says P equal to 4L. We know that P is 20, so put 20 down for P, and 4, and okay, 4, so 4L. We don't know what is L, right? Now this takes us back to algebra. So we have um, a constant, a coefficient, and a variable. What do you do when you have such setting? You divide both sides by the coefficient, which is 4 here. So we are dividing both sides by 4. Now it simply means 20 divided by 4 is equal to 4L divided by 4. Let's continue from this point. So the 4's will cancel out, and then we are left with L for the right hand side is equal to 4 here is 1 and 4 here is 5, so we are left with 5 here. So therefore L, which happens to be the length, is equal to 5 meter, and we are done. So divide both sides by the coefficient and you just fix that. Now if you want to check if you solve correctly, let's bring the formula again. So we said perimeter is equal to 4L, and according to perimeter, 4 bracket, what is the length? We said it's 5. 4 times 5 is what? 20. You see, it makes sense. So it means we solved correctly. We have a task. Just pause this video and take this task. Do where to do them on your own. Okay, we'll have just 5 questions. Pause the video and do them on your own. Simple questions, and we are done for this lesson. Do where to like, share, subscribe, and join us next time. Thank you so much for being a part of this lesson.